Picture this, you're 65, standing in your kitchen, and all you want is a slice of cake. You take a few bites, and suddenly your legs feel heavier, your knees ache, and walking to the couch feels like a marathon. Sounds dramatic. It's more common than you think. Most of us believe vitamins and certain healthy habits protect us as we age. But what if I told you that two of the most common vitamins people take after 60 might be silently sabotaging your legs, making them weaker, stiffer, and more prone to injury? Today, we're uncovering the truth about these hidden culprits, the everyday foods that accelerate leg aging, and the smart swaps that can keep you walking strong for decades. And here's the twist, it's not just about cutting out bad foods. It's about understanding how your body changes after 60, how certain habits create a perfect storm for muscle loss, and how you can break the cycle starting today. Stick around because in the middle of this video, I'll share two real-life stories, one about a retired teacher who reversed her leg weakness without expensive treatments, and another about a marathon runner who lost mobility after over-supplementing vitamins. And at the end, you'll walk away, pun intended, with a simple, actionable plan to keep your legs strong, pain-free, and ready for anything, whether it's a family hike or dancing at your granddaughter's wedding. Leg weakness after the age of 60 is not the result of a single event, but rather the gradual outcome of several overlapping changes in the body. One of the biggest culprits is sarcopenia, the natural loss of muscle mass and strength that begins subtly in our 40s and accelerates with each passing decade. By the time we reach our 60s, this process can strip away up to 1–2% of muscle mass per year, leaving the legs feeling less powerful and more prone to fatigue. Compounding the issue is reduced blood circulation. With age, arteries become less flexible and the heart pumps less efficiently, meaning the muscles in your legs receive less oxygen and fewer nutrients, exactly what they need for strength and quick recovery. Hormonal changes also play a major role. Levels of growth hormone, testosterone in men, and estrogen in women drop, all of which are essential for repairing and rebuilding muscle tissue. This hormonal decline makes it harder for the body to bounce back after physical activity or injury. But biology isn't the only factor. Lifestyle habits like sitting for long hours, skipping strength exercises, and eating nutrient-poor, processed foods create the perfect storm for muscle loss. Each of these factors might seem small in isolation, but together they work like a slow tide eroding a shoreline. A person who used to run up a flight of stairs without thinking might suddenly find themselves winded halfway up, or notice their legs trembling after carrying groceries. The good news: understanding why this happens is the first step towards slowing or even reversing the decline. By making conscious choices about movement, diet, and daily habits, it's possible to maintain and even rebuild leg strength well into your 70s and beyond. If you're over 60 and wondering why your legs feel weaker, slower, or more prone to fatigue, your diet might be quietly sabotaging you. While we often focus on exercise and activity, what you put on your plate can have just as much of an impact on muscle strength and stamina, for better or worse. Let's explore the top dietary culprits that can silently drain power from your legs. Sugar's impact on your muscles goes far beyond your waistline. Regular consumption of refined sugars, from cookies, cakes, candy, or even healthy sweetened drinks, creates a state of chronic inflammation in muscles and joints. This inflammation makes tissues stiffer, more painful, and slower to heal. Sugar also spikes your insulin levels, causing rapid swings in blood glucose. These swings leave your muscles energy-starved just when you need them most, such as climbing stairs or walking long distances. Over time, sugar encourages fat storage in the legs, further reducing muscle efficiency. Real-life example: Mrs. Lean, a 68-year-old retired teacher, had a tradition of enjoying pastries with tea every afternoon. She thought it was harmless until knee swelling and fatigue began limiting her walks. At her doctor's suggestion, she cut refined sugar for 3 months. The results were striking. She lost 6 pounds, her knee swelling diminished, and she could walk up the stairs to her apartment without pausing. That crispy texture in fried foods often comes with a hidden price: trans fats and high levels of saturated fats. These fats clog blood vessels and impair circulation, meaning less oxygen and fewer nutrients reach your leg muscles. Without a steady supply of oxygen, muscles tire quickly and recover slowly. Worse yet, the high temperatures used in frying destroy delicate vitamins like vitamin E, as well as antioxidants, leaving you with calorie-dense food that offers little support for muscle repair. Even air-fried foods, while lower in oil, can still have fewer nutrients if made from processed batters and coatings. White bread, pasta made from refined flour, and sugary breakfast cereals are all high on the glycemic index. This means they cause quick blood sugar spikes followed by sharp crashes, a roller coaster that leaves muscles without a steady energy supply. When muscles are deprived of glucose at the wrong time, they can't perform optimally, and you feel that as heaviness or weakness in your legs. Refined carbs also contribute to weight gain and systemic inflammation, both of which put extra strain on your lower body. Swapping to whole grains like oats, quinoa, or whole wheat bread provides complex carbs that release energy slowly and nourish muscles more effectively. It's not just the empty calories that make alcohol problematic for leg strength. Alcohol directly reduces muscle protein synthesis, the process by which your body repairs and builds muscle after activity. In older adults, this process is already less efficient, so alcohol's effect is magnified. Moreover, alcohol acts as a diuretic, increasing the loss of calcium and magnesium in urine. Both minerals are crucial for muscle contraction and bone stability. Without them, leg cramps, shakiness, and balance problems become more likely. While an occasional glass of wine may not cause harm, regular or heavy drinking can accelerate leg weakness significantly. Ham, sausages, bacon, and even seemingly light deli meats are often loaded with sodium, nitrates, and preservatives. Excess sodium can cause swelling in the lower limbs, raise blood pressure, and impair circulation, all of which make your legs feel heavy and fatigued. The preservatives in processed meats trigger more inflammation, subtly damaging muscle fibers over time. Instant noodles are another silent offender. They may seem like a quick meal, but their high sodium levels and lack of nutrient density mean they fill you up without fueling your muscles. Additives, emulsifiers, and artificial colors in these products can disrupt metabolism and contribute to inflammation. Over time, these factors combine to reduce muscle responsiveness, making everyday tasks like carrying groceries or walking uphill more challenging. The takeaway from this section is clear: the foods you eat can either be your leg's greatest ally or their biggest enemy. Refined sugars, fried foods, processed carbs, alcohol, and heavily processed products all sap energy, impair circulation, and promote inflammation, a triple threat to leg health. The solution is not about total restriction, but mindful replacement. Choose whole foods, fresh produce, lean proteins, and heart-healthy fats, and you'll notice not just stronger legs, but better overall vitality. When it comes to health, vitamins often carry a halo of untouchable goodness. We're told they're essential, that they fill the gaps in our diet, and that taking more is a wise insurance policy against aging. But here's the twist: certain vitamins, especially when taken in excess, can actually weaken your legs and bones rather than strengthen them. The problem is subtle, slow, and often overlooked, until the damage becomes impossible to ignore. Vitamin A plays a key role in vision, immune function, and skin health. Naturally found in foods like liver, whole milk, egg yolks, and colorful vegetables, it's an essential nutrient. But it's also fat-soluble, meaning your body stores it instead of flushing it out quickly. When you consistently take in more than your body needs, particularly from supplements or vitamin-fortified foods, levels can quietly build to toxic levels. The consequences: bone demineralization, joint pain, and even muscle weakness. High vitamin A intake interferes with vitamin D's role in maintaining bone density, leaving bones brittle and more prone to fractures. Case example, Nguyen, a 72-year-old retired engineer, started taking a high-dose vitamin A supplement for his eyes after reading it could protect against vision loss. For a year, he took it faithfully, unaware that his diet already provided more than enough. Slowly, he began experiencing hip pain and noticed his legs felt unsteady. A medical check revealed reduced bone density and signs of early osteoporosis. Under his doctor's guidance, he stopped the supplement and adjusted his diet. Within months, his mobility improved and the constant ache in his hips faded. Vitamin D is often called the sunshine vitamin, celebrated for its role in bone strength, muscle function, and immune support. However, like vitamin A, it's fat-soluble, so your body stores what it doesn't use right away. This storage means that high doses, especially from supplements, can easily push you into overdose territory, even if you don't notice immediate symptoms. Too much vitamin D raises calcium levels in the blood, leading to cramps, stiffness, fatigue, and in more severe cases, kidney strain or stones. This is especially risky for older adults who may already have reduced kidney function. The tricky part is that vitamin D toxicity symptoms can be vague, muscle aches, mild nausea, or general weakness, and are often mistaken for normal aging. The risk skyrockets when people take large doses without getting a blood test to check their actual vitamin D status. We live in a culture that loves the idea of more is better. If 1 glass of water is good, a gallon must be great. If a little vitamin helps, a megadose must supercharge our health. But vitamins, like medicine, depend on the right dose. Too little can cause deficiency, but too much can be just as harmful, sometimes even more so. The key is balance, guided by real data from medical tests, not just marketing claims or anecdotal advice. Your muscles, joints, and bones thrive on nutrients in the right proportions. Respecting those limits isn't about denying your body what it needs. It's about avoiding the silent self-sabotage that comes from well-intentioned excess. Before adding a supplement to your routine, especially after 60, talk with a healthcare provider, get your levels checked, and remember, protecting your legs and overall mobility is about precision, not just enthusiasm. Leg strength after 60 isn't just a matter of avoiding what's harmful, it's about actively feeding and challenging your muscles so they remain resilient for decades to come. The foundation is a balanced diet built on high-quality proteins like fish, eggs, and legumes. These supply the amino acids needed to repair and build muscle fibers. Pair them with complex carbohydrates such as oats and quinoa, which release energy steadily and help fuel both workouts and daily activity. Add in healthy fats from olive oil, nuts, and avocado to support hormone production and reduce inflammation. When it comes to supplementation, precision matters more than quantity. Get blood tests before starting anything new and work with a healthcare provider to tailor your intake. This prevents the risks of both deficiency and toxicity, especially with fat-soluble vitamins like A and D. Movement is non-negotiable. Muscles respond to demand, so include strength training at least twice a week. Resistance bands, bodyweight squats, and stair climbing are joint-friendly yet effective ways to keep your legs powerful. Walking remains one of the most accessible ways to maintain circulation, coordination, and endurance. Hydration is another silent player in muscle health. Water supports nutrient transport and helps muscles contract efficiently. Even mild dehydration can sap your energy and make your legs feel heavy. Finally, tame chronic inflammation with anti-inflammatory foods like turmeric, ginger, and omega-3 rich options such as salmon, flax seeds, or chia seeds. These not only protect your muscles but also keep joints comfortable and mobile. Small, consistent choices in diet, supplementation, exercise, and hydration form the best defense against age-related muscle decline. The earlier you start and the more consistently you stick with it, the stronger your legs will remain for life. Your legs aren't just a pair of limbs, they're your independence, your ability to explore the world, visit loved ones, and live on your own terms. Every step you take is a small declaration of freedom. But lasting strength isn't built overnight. It's forged through the hundreds of small, consistent choices you make each day. From the meals you choose to the way you move, each habit either builds you up or slowly chips away at your mobility. The big takeaway from today: cut down foods that spark inflammation and drain your energy. Be cautious with high-dose vitamins. They're not harmless just because they're natural. Nourish your body with a balanced diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods. Keep moving. Muscles thrive on use, not rest. Even light, regular activity can make a massive difference over time. If there's just one thing you remember, let it be this: treat your legs like the priceless support pillars they are. Protect them now, and they'll carry you confidently and steadily through every adventure life has to offer, no matter your age. If this video gave you something valuable, pass it forward. Share it with a friend or family member who could use a little motivation to take care of their health. And before you go, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You'll never miss the practical, science-backed tips that keep you strong, mobile, and moving forward.